We have discussed Shakespeare at a little bit of length, but let's talk about theme. I think this one is not difficult to do. I think we can figure out what he's talking about here. I think. What is Shakespeare's theme? Looking for a quiet hand, Olivia.
Romance.
Romance. Hector? Love? Okay. Yeah, the L word. How can we surmise that? What is our context clue? What is our evidence that he's talking about a woman that he's in love with? Probably not Queen Elizabeth, but who knows? Got one book open. That's the direction that you want to go in. What page are we on there?
74.
74.
174 or 74?
74. I was talking with Mrs. Robertson on the way in here, and I think I told you she studied at the Globe Theater. I said, I don't know why are we doing Shakespeare in the 7th grade? She says, in England, they start in kindergarten.
Wait, what?
In England, they start in kindergarten, they study Shakespeare, just like you study your ABCs, just like we're reading Dr. Seuss.
So their Shakespeare's our cat in the hat.
Their Shakespeare's Our Cat in the Hat. Now, he rhymes, so maybe that's where it's at, but no, she said they'll go and they'll take all the schools in the district and assign each school an act. And then each class set, say it's 7th grade, each language arts class will then be assigned a scene. So this class would act out a scene from Hamlet alongside all the other 7th graders in that district, and then you would all go at the same time and put this play on at the end of however long it takes. I think it takes she was there 3 weeks and they did it in 3 weeks, but you can learn a scene in 3 weeks. I mean, we're not looking at professional quality here, but we are looking at all kinds of collaborative learning. That is top-end stuff. That is creation, that is prediction, that is all the things that we want you to be able to do. Now, I think I saw some people with some evidence. How do we know he's talking to a woman? Hector!
On the first line and the second one, it says, for the most I reign, then do my eyes best see, for all the days that view things unrespected.
Okay, so unrespected, that's stuff he doesn't care about, right? Okay, but that's not her, right? Yeah, that's all day long, right? I look at 7th graders, but that's not what I want to look at. Natasha?
He starts talking about her on line 3.
Okay, what's it say?
But when I sleep in dreams, they look on thee.
In dreams, they look on thee. Creepy or not?
Oh, very
slightly. Very.
Yeah.
Very slightly, yeah.
All right. Alyssa, you will live on in infamy. I will use your example of the last line of your creeper poem from now on until I retire from this profession, which might be tomorrow after this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yay, no, I'm definitely
Yeah, I know what
sticking it out. Are you kidding? I've tortured you this long? Yeah, I'm totally gonna stay with it for another.
I'm really
Totally
like
gonna
this
stay with it.
class.
Besides, y'all start off my day every day. So, yeah, it's about love. All right, so, get back into your groups. 1 minute. Get back into your groups from yesterday. Put your desks together. Go.
Matthew, get up and move your desk. Move water. Matthew, are you okay? Matthew,
Please.
Yes. Put them in a square, though, because you're going to want to... You need a big working area. Quickly, you get 10 seconds. All right, so we got groups of 3. All right, I love it. One group of 4. All right, good. Good. Now, you must not cross-pollinate. You must keep your slips in your section, okay? All right? Because why? Because they're all one set, and I don't want to mix up with somebody else's. What you have here is the poem in good old American English. The first group to put it together correctly and put it on the board, well, we'll get a prize.
Is it magnets?
Yep, they're magnetic. So, don't open them until I tell you,
What's
so we
our
all
prize?
have the amount of time that we need. Raise your hand if you have a question.
Book.
Oh, you're certainly going to use the book because you have to translate what Shakespeare said versus what we would say if we were writing
So we can
this
actually
here poem.
understand it. Oh, that's what we said. So we can actually like understand it now?
I hope so. I hope so. All right, I got a question here. Give me 2 seconds.
I just want to ask if you like put these together.
Yes.
All yourself?
All
Yes.
of these.
Yes.
And you did you put the magnets on them?
Yes.
Yay!
Probably have
Everybody
big
clap!
2 years ago, you feel sorry for those ninth graders. They didn't get to do this. They did a TP cast on Shakespeare.
Them ninth
Right.
graders.
So, those 4 ninth graders. So you guys and last year's 7th graders are going to translate Shakespeare. All right? So, on the count of 3, open up your bags. Do keep them together. Talk it up amongst yourselves. Voice level 1. When you're ready to go, all right, I'll have you a spot right here on the board waiting for you. On your marks, get set, go.
Jason, I'm the bag holder.
1, 2, 3, 4. One
So this is the last one.
Very nice.
Mine's the first one.
I'm going to assign team captains. Work under your name, captains.
I think I have.
Can Tasha be our captain?
If you can third. Does this look like the third one? I can't tell.
What about this one? Oh, what about this?
Yeah. Look at things I don't care about.
What's this?
Oh my
God. Yeah, no, you choose.
Okay, I got it. Oh,
That's the last one.
The team that I thought would have won this thing last year, Mr. Ross, was somebody else.
These look like they go together.
do it. Oh, do it.
Yeah, because it's 14 lines, right? You got 14 lines. Yep. Exactly.
I
Or
don't
the
know
whole
what
thing.
goes
Yep.
before this, but this
Oh,
part.
so
and
we're
this
like,
part.
what is he saying? We have to like
Pretty sure.
do it now?
Yep. And yep. Oh no. This is the exact translation. It's going to say exactly. It's going to say exactly what it's supposed to say. All right.
Wait.
Better go
Hold
here.
on, hold on.
This red.
Asleep every day is a start.
Mine's line 5.
Those two.
Uh-huh.
Wait, Tierney. It's not this one, it's not this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright, hold on, you got that one. It's like shadowy dream. Do you know where else to see?
I don't know what this one is. This is the very last part when I'm talking about PC search.
Okay, let's see what I can share. We're missing one.
We have 30, we have 30.
You have 13? Got your pieces, just make sure you have 14.
We're like really confused. You're just like, where's this thing?
13.
Lid has to be out. You got liver, you have.
Restart this thing.
13 is correct. Yeah, I know, there's 14 lines. I know. Looks like the English, modern English translation is one line short. How dare they?
We swap out.
This is for.
Oh, this is the last one. This is the second one. So here are the last two lines.
Oh.
Okay, I found one.
This is the very last one.
That has to be
This, and you're done.
brightly in the dark.
You have to figure out what line that is, because those go together.
Just read it, just read it.
That goes there.
It's not right.
Put these four all it's as dark as the pencil. I get to see you would
Yes.
Oh, but that's the first one, so I know where it goes.
So there's many of them along the line. Wow. Our long line grows. Each one we sold. We've only got to do
Wait, what goes with this one? Have you figured that out yet? Wouldn't it be these? What good? Have you found your thing?
this makes. Yeah, what line is that?
I don't know.
On your own line.
Even that you're dreaming, I know.
We have to finish this.
These two I know are going together.
For it
I
to make
just don't
sense, we
know
have to
why.
finish this after this before.
I think it would be that something happened.
What good having they would having fun with it.
And then this goes